Well, first things first. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And can you tell our audience a little bit about yourselves and your cosplay journey, starting with your names?
Sure, yeah. I'm Sean Quinn. I'm from Los Angeles, and my look is a Harley Quinn inspired look called Jokes on You. I've been cosplaying since about 2014. And I come from like a theatrical costuming background, so that's how I got into it. So yeah, I love that.
Awesome.
Hi, my name is Ren Wilkinson. I'm from Richmond, Virginia. My look is the Beast Within, inspired by Beast Boy from Teen Titans. I've been cosplaying since 2016. This is like my 10-year anniversary. I have a very non-theater background, so more YouTube, sewing tutorial background. It's gotten me here, so I guess the YouTube tutorials worked.
It works.
University.
Yeah, we don't need university.
Well, I think the cosplay to fashion design pipeline is kind of interesting, and it's amazing to see how many people are following that, especially with her universe and kind of the rise of fandom-based fashion. So, what led you to move from cosplay to specifically fashion design? They're adjacent.
Yeah, they're very similar, and especially, right now cosplayers are being so much more creative. They have like OCs, they're really taking the characters and coming up with their own interpretations. And anytime you're making an outfit from like cosplay, you're taking your own interpretation. So there's not too much of a jump, honestly, except for those who, with this, you are more inspired. It's more of like an, it's inspired design, so you're not like just plucking the character out and making it. But it's really fun to like with these designs, you really delve deep into the characters. You really find what really connects them to you. Like for this, he's like, Beast Boy, I wanted two looks. I wanted a naturally organic look for one and a very structured look for the first one. And it's really fun to just kind of like find what really relates to the character and then make that into something that would make them proud.
I got into making fashion for myself because as a plus size person, you can find some things, but if you want something crazy or if you have an idea or anything like that, I wanted to make it myself and make sure it fit great. And so from doing that and mixed with my costume background, fandom fashion just really fit into my interest because when you're costuming, you're thinking of the story of that character. Who are they? Why are they wearing these clothes on their life? It's such a personal choice what you wear, right? So turning that into now I'm thinking of the character, not just the story, but the story of this character. Who she means to this person. Who does she mean to the person wearing it modern? It just really fit. It's an exciting place to be, I think.
I agree, but that symbolizes perfectly what I was going to say, or ask next, which is what caused you to pick each of your characters?
Okay, so Harley is like, my last name is Quinn. It actually is, and
so it's not a stage name.
It's not a stage name. It is actually my name, and so I'm also from the '90s, and growing up with the Batman animated series and having someone named Quinn. And her being crazy and loud and all of her emotions out on her sleeve. I really related to that character. And then I started cosplaying her when I started cosplaying, and it just became this comfort character. So when it was DC announced, I knew immediately I gotta do Harley. I have to do right by her because I think her story is so impressive. I also think especially right now, emancipation of Harley Quinn, her coming into her own. That's such a fandom powered thing, and to be part of that fandom is really cool. So I'm really glad I got to do Harley on the stage.
Well, you killed it.
Thank you.
Yeah, my inspiration. I grew up with Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go, and I love them. And I've always really liked him. Spider-Man because a little bit. He's not the most popular Titan, but he's my favorite Titan. And from series and from your story, I just really related to him just having the need to change, the need to be constantly changing and improving yourself. And I really related to it. It's his story and its arc and finding a home in kind of an unconventional place. And I wanted really to show that it's okay to be true to yourself and it's okay to kind of let loose.
Well, one aspect about what makes her universe so special is not only its ability to let people express their fandoms, but to kind of express their stories through their clothing. So what do you hope to achieve in that regard with your collection?
With my collection, I just kind of feel like I want people to be able to tell the world wear their heart on their sleeve. That's kind of how I wear my clothes. And I think that makes connections, it brings people together. You can make a statement piece, start a conversation. All of that stuff is really like important to me. I'd love to see that in my collection.
Something similar. Like I want people to really, when you see something like on like the street and someone's wearing like an outfit, some of that instant like connection.
Yeah.
It's like an instant. It's like, oh, I also love that series, and then friends come along with that, and you make such better friends and connections when you're having something that's so deeply personal to you and having an interest and you start asking questions. And it's a great icebreaker and I feel like especially in this age of internet, it's kind of harder to relate to each other. And so I think having something like that where you're just wearing your heart on your sleeve it's really nice and sweet.
At the end of the day, that's what fashion's supposed to be, a creative expression of yourself.
Exactly.
So,
Yes.
Let's read the
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. You guys look amazing.
Thank
look
you.
amazing.
Thank you so much.
I'm looking forward to probably buying most of your collection.
Oh my
So-
gosh. I'm excited about that.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Don't worry.